I've noticed something that a lot of you have noticed as well.
My hair looks stupid with these glasses.
The game industry is becoming boring. Boring.
If you think the game industry is boring, you aren't looking very hard. There are so many great games out there, and despite the AAA market being a little weird right now, the indie and AA markets are booming. Expand your horizons.
God damn, there are so many FPS games. Like, I'm talking of a place where FPS, like from FPS PC, there is barely any games that really make sense to play.
Wait, did you just say there are so many FPS games, but then immediately afterwards say there's no FPS games to play? Like, is that what you meant to say? Because that makes no sense.
You got a couple of games. Like, look, just look at the charts. I just found this right now. So I'm unscripted, I'm unedited, I'm going into this.
Oh, this is unscripted. No way. Never would have gathered that one.
You have 500,000 players, average, right? I guess. Is it average? Is that no? Playing it 20 minutes ago.
And that's why you should have scripted this.
I mean, look, you could make out that it's like 500,000 people average playing Battlegrounds, and after the update, which was happening just now, there is no peak. There's no peak.
And why would there be? PUBG's been out for years and years at this point, and the player base is gigantic. An update isn't going to hold the same kind of weight that it once did. Also, before anyone says anything, I know this video is from 2019, but it's been sitting in my backlog for some time now. I actually tried to respond to this one a couple times, but gave up because it gets really stupid soon. Strap in.
People don't care. People don't care.
By this logic, anytime an update is released on a multiplayer game, if it doesn't literally hit new peak player counts, then it was a failed update. That's nonsense. The game is not new, and the PC is a massive market. One update for one game is not going to cause an industry-wide surge of players, and to expect that just shows how little you understand these things.
Although, since 2000 and... No, wait, that's 2007. That's when the game just came out, when it got popular.
This dude just said PUBG came out in 2007.
Then it went down. Oh my god. Jesus.
Oh my god, Jesus, I can't believe this game lost players as time went on and more games came out. That's completely new. I've never seen that before. I'm a dense git who doesn't understand the industry.
2018 was not the year. Holy shit. Look at that, December and then January. We go in the plus, we gain, and then we lose again. Jesus. No wonder, dude. Wow.
Yeah, I agree. Numbers are scary. I told you this one gets stupid.
Battlegrounds is going to shit. Like, it just got an update. Just now. Like, yesterday. 2 days ago. What was it? Look at that. No spike.
Okay, judging a 2-year-old game based on an update player count is really dumb. Especially when you're talking about PUBG, which is still one of the biggest multiplayer games in the world. I think they earned this one. I don't even like PUBG. And ironically, I checked the Steam charts while editing this video, and PUBG's actually been seeing a resurgence again. I couldn't tell you why, but there it is.
No spike. It's 25th now. Look at this, 24th, 25th, it's live feed. Nothing is spiked up. Nobody cares.
There's a reason why this video was sitting in my backlog for so long. I'm less than 2 minutes in and I'm already bleeding.
Then you got CSGO here, and that's 500,000. And now here it probably was some downtime, and then they keep on going. Like, this looks like a healthy game. Like, it has its ups and downs, but that's about it. And then 2014 even, but like for 2018... yeah, 50% of the year was really nice. That looks good.
So let me get this straight. CSGO with 500,000 players is okay because it has some green and red in the charts. But PUBG with 500,000 players is bad because it has some green and red in the charts. Got it.
That looks good, but like experience-wise, but we'll get there in a second. Look at this. This is also 500,000-ish, right? Okay, well...
300,000 is not 500,000.
Yeah, it peaks more. You see? Like, this is like up, down, and this is more like smooth as butter. You see what I mean?
No, I don't. I truly don't.
So I think even here, it's average like 400,000, close to it. And I gotta say, I like CSGO more than PUBG, but I'll check out a new update.
Nobody cares about updates. Updates don't drive people to the game. Yeah, I'll go check out the update.
I'm so surprised. Nobody cares. Do you understand? Like, as a developer, what you do...
Okay, the quick zoom-ins on streams got old in 2019, but... never mind.
Is you make a free weekend. By the way, the FPS is kind of messed up. I don't know what that is. As a developer, you have a free weekend.
Okay, first of all, free weekends are already a thing for these games. You can't have them too frequently, or else nobody would actually buy the game. They would just wait for the free weekends all the time. But free weekends are not uncommon for multiplayer games, especially the ones that you're listing here. Also, obligatory jab at your pathetic view counts as you're now trying to tell developers how to run their businesses, after displaying your complete lack of understanding on this subject. 24,000 subs and you can't even break 300 views consistently.
Or a update. Like a free weekend always comes with an update, so you spike up the interest, so a lot of people play it. Also, old players will be like, okay, let me check that out then. You know, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so like how it already works.
But like, wow. Nobody cares about this update. Literally no one.
You literally just said 500,000 people are playing the game. That's like top 1% of the entire industry. 500,000 people all playing this game at once. Who gives a shit if the update didn't spike the player base higher than that? That's already an absurd number of people on the game.
There's not even a small spike. Look at this. 700,000? 80,000 people more interested in playing yesterday. Unbelievable.
Game updates usually go out during the week, Tuesdays most of the time. Also, the people who know about game updates right as they happen are usually the most passionate players and not the casual players who make up the majority of the player base. Nothing you're saying here is out of the ordinary.
Wow. That is crazy. Sorry, okay.
Literally nothing you've said is crazy.
Okay. But as a developer, you pump out these updates so it gets more attention and stuff, and they just didn't do that or something. I don't know. I'm seriously surprised. That's crazy. Nobody seems to care about PUBG then.
500,000 people on the servers, but nobody cares about PUBG on a random Tuesday morning. Okay, buddy boy.
And then Siege, the game that I have 2,000 hours in that I stopped caring about.
2,000 hours in Rainbow Six Siege explains the lack of brain power.
Not because of the game being that much shit, but because my interest is lost in playing booby trap Bomberman FPS games.
After 2,000 hours?
So, yeah, no. That has always been so slow. And that's sad. It deserves more attention.
No, it doesn't.
Plain and simple, deserves more attention. But then again, like, maybe people have the same opinion like me. They don't want to play some weird, like, gadget game. I don't know. Back in the day, it should have been more interesting for people to play. And then the shitty updates came in. It kind of makes sense.
Oh, the updates came in. So updates do have an effect on player base now. Got it.
It kind of makes sense. Three bad months, and here you already have 3, 4, like in 1 year, in 2 year time, dude. Look at this. Look at this.
Okay, let me let you in on a little industry secret here. The longer a game is out, the more competition it will have, and the more people's interest will dwindle, so the player base gets smaller. It's fucking bananas, right?
The game industry is going to shit.
According to you, the game industry is going to shit because these 3 insanely popular multiplayer games aren't quite as insanely popular as they once were.
And now, look at this. Look at this. Team Fortress 2.
Anyone who talks shit about Team Fortress 2's player counts in the current year deserves to have their graphics card taken away. Team Fortress 2 came out in 2007, and it's still one of the most played games on Steam. I don't care how many people are on the servers at this point. That's an almost unheard of achievement. Look at these numbers and tell me one other game in the world that's 14 years old and still pulls these kinds of numbers, other than World of Warcraft.
The game that introduced me to FPS PC gaming. It is smooth as butter.
Smooth as butter.
It's smooth as butter. Look at this.
Butter.
It's crazy. It has literally the 50% up and down. But look at this. 50,000 players play this nonstop. It's crazy.
And it's even more than that today. It's almost like everything you said in this video is really stupid.
Was this where, like, did Steam get hacked or some shit? But look at this. Crazy. Crazy. That's an old game, guys. That's an old game. That's not a 2012 game. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
I mean, frankly, if a 2012 game was pulling TF2's numbers, I'd be impressed by that too. 9 years is a really long time to be pulling 70,000 people consistently.
No. Do you want to know when Team Fortress 2 came out? You want to know when a classic, like, I'm unedited, unscripted, I just popped in my head, I'm looking at it, I have experience with this game, and it is a very old game. It's like Half-Life 2 old, okay?
Half-Life 2 is 3 years older than TF2. Also, I hate the way you talk.
It's waiting on Half-Life 3. Old. That's how old it is.
No.
Now you gotta understand. Hold on. You gotta understand that
Again, with the multiple camera angle thing, changing the camera doesn't automatically make you funny or entertaining. It just means you figured out how to hotkey things in OBS.
This game was made without microtransactions. That shit came later, but even that is like not that hard. But look, TF2 release date, and here we see the release date is 2007, and this game still has on a daily basis, smooth as butter, no peaks, no up and downs, just smooth as butter.
For the weed snorting portion of my audience, take a hit every time this dude repeats himself. I guarantee you'll have a really interesting afternoon.
This game has a 50,000 player base.
That's awkward.
Nonstop. No ups, no downs, nonstop. From 2007. I see a fucking pattern. And you cannot tell me that someone that played it here will still, like all the players that played it here, will still play it here. It is a high chance.
What? I need to hear that again.
And you cannot tell me that someone that played it here will still, like all the players that played it here, will still play it here. It is a high chance.
Holy shit. So you're saying with a 50,000 person player base across 12 years, it is likely for the original people to still be playing the game. But with a 500,000 person player base across 2 years, it's not likely for the original people to still be playing. First of all, citation fucking needed. But second of all, just from a statistical standpoint, this makes absolutely no sense.
But there's also a thing that, like statistics, don't get me wrong, okay? Don't take my word for it exactly, but statistics show sort of the truth of the general public.
First of all, it's pronounced statistics. Second of all, you have no fucking idea what statistics are or how they're supposed to be read. Just stop.
Right? Especially if it's like a popular Steam game. Everyone knows these 4 games, and 50,000 people choose to play this game every single day. And here, like, look at this. Look at this. July, 2 a.m. for me then, Amsterdam time. Siege was fighting for a place. Look at this. 2 a.m. Look at this. Same player base as Team Fortress 2. How the hell is this happening?
It's not the same player base. It's just the same number of people. And the context is completely different. Siege and TF2 are completely different kinds of games that were released 8 fucking years apart from each other. Their player bases are completely different. This isn't like CSGO and Valorant, or Call of Duty and Battlefield, where there's going to be a pretty decent overlap in the communities. No, we're talking about Siege and TF2. And you're acting like it's the exact same list of people playing them and choosing between them? Like, how do you even come to this conclusion?
Okay, whatever. Now, Rust, look at that. It goes down. Dude, these old games, this is a well-developed game. That's why it's so fucking, okay.
I'm about to ditch this video again because I'm just getting too frustrated trying to talk logic to you. I'm just going to leave a link in the description if you want to go see this for yourself, but I'm honestly astonished he kept this video up for as long as he has. Whenever I see a really bad video, I throw it in my YouTube watch later and then use that as a big backlog for stuff I want to respond to. And I'm not kidding when I say this one's been sitting in there for over a year now. I just haven't figured out a funny way to cover it. And honestly, I probably still haven't, but goddamn, at least it's out of my playlist now. A platform should not be judged by its most popular games, and a game's success should not be judged on whether or not it's peaking 2 years after release. To expect that of every game is beyond stupid. Multiplayer game devs would kill to have the numbers that TF2 and PUBG do in the current year. The gaming industry is honestly in a really good place right now outside of the hardware division, and if you want great games, you can find them easily. I don't even know how to end this one. I'm already bad at ending videos, but this one was worse than usual. You can follow me on Twitter if you want. Donate with the link in the description if you want. I have a band that's in the description too. Yeah, toodles.
But if not, just leave me.
I don't.
The zone hurts real bad. Play yourself.
Where? To the right, 210. Yep, right there. Oh, he's the only one.
I got killed by an Octane.
Yeah, he's over here. I hear him over here.
Stay focused.
And I'm cutting around. Yep, I hear him.
Nice.
I have no visual. Nice.